What up, sports fans? How you guys doing? Game Ninja Maniacs, ladies and jelly spoons. Welcome to the Game Dojo. I'm your boy, the Game Ninja. You know where you are, the land of gaming. And I kind of want to do an interesting video today. So when it comes to video games, there's different flavors, different strokes for every folk, different flavor for every savor. Everybody got their taste on something different. Some people universally love one game franchise that comes out with a new iteration and everybody jumps on it. But generally, there are billions of different games because there are hundreds of thousands of different choices and franchises and something for everybody. So I want to talk about a bunch of games that people said absolutely sucked, but me, I found absolutely amazing and I loved it. So we're gonna do top 20 games that people for some reason slept on and didn't like, but for some reason I found them amazing. So ladies and gentlemen, I want you to sit back and relax with your favorite bag of snacks because I'm the Game Ninja and this is what I do. Now, because I am a gamer and I game, therefore I am, I'm not just going to talk about them, I'm going to show you. So ladies and gentlemen, sit back and prepare to have your mind blown. Opinions may differ, opinions may vary, but when it comes to here in the Game Dojo, I give everything its fair due diligence before I sink or swim it, keep it or delete it, and boot it out of my Game Dojo. So let's just look at what people say. Now these are in no particular order, so I'm just going to span them in 20. And there is no like, oh, this one is worse than this one, this is worse than this one. No, we're just going by what people say. Okay? And it can come from Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, PC, Steam. It can come from anywhere. So let's jump in and let's talk about why people hate these games, because most of them I don't get. All right, stay right there. Don't go anywhere. First up with a bang, No Thang Like a Chicken Wang, and I don't know why, because I actually found it amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Virtual Fighter, Revo.
Do you feel no matter where you are, even if you're on a distant star, reach you without fail, wake you up, no matter who you are, our spirit will not fade, washing away the sadness, your
Now, first of all, that is an amazing intro. And I know what you're thinking. Well, intros can be amazing, but the game can still suck. Stay right there. By the way, we're using my Xbox One Blue Arctic controller. Let's put the fighting to the test. You have offended me, and you have offended the Shaolin Temple.
私の強さを見せてやろう The big time player is here. Round one. Ready? Go! Round two. Ready? Go! Here comes my suplex. Round one. Ready? Go!
Use the different form of Kung Fu.
Ready? Go!
Alright, we're gonna stop because we already going too far into this. Now when it comes to Virtua Fighter, people complain it was too slow, they didn't like the graphics. Virtua Fighter is an older type game, so I don't get it. The original Virtua Fighter to me was absolutely amazing. The new iteration of Virtua Fighter I loved it. I mean, the beauty, the graphics, the stage, what's not to like? I don't get it. Some people, I think, hate games for just, I don't know, some people just hated them, and all they do is hate. I found this game absolutely, I loved it. I loved the graphics, I loved the design, I loved the stages, I loved the boards. To me, everything was absolutely amazing. So what's the hate about this game? And then there's another Virtua Fighter getting ready to come out, a next gen one. But tell me, from what you saw, what's the hate about that? Honestly, what is the hate about that? do the next game. We'll do the wrap up and talk about all these games, but what is to hate about that? Honestly, with looking at it and seeing what's to hate about it. Now, my second game is another one that gets talked about so much, but it's one of the biggest underrated games in the world by 2K, believe it or not. And that is one of my favorite games, The Quarry. Now, if you don't know what The Quarry is about a group of teenagers who are camp counselors. They get stuck at camp, and some bad stuff goes down, and fatalities occur. As we go on in the story, we learn that there are werewolves in the woods attacking everyone. Now, your task, whether you do it as one player or two, or many, is to keep your people alive till the end of the game. Not getting bit, not getting killed, but your decisions matter in the biggest ways imaginable. The first time I played this game, I literally got so many people offed. The second time I played, I got only the a-holes killed, so I was okay with that. But I love it. I love the game. I love how it plays. It plays like an 80s horror film. Now, I don't like the design of the werewolves, but I like the aspect, and I love it. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here's some of The Quarry.
I don't even know what it was. It was so fast, and there was a hunter, and it was just. Oh, Abby. Here. What? Oh, try drawing. Drawing what? Can you draw what attacked you?
You might recognize some of these characters. They are famous actors, some of them.
Rusted. He's super out of it.
The hunter.
Right. Yeah. There was a guy. There was something else. Some kind of animal. What kind of animal?
No, I only saw a dude trying to take him away. It's probably just disoriented, that's all. The dude was massive and angry.
Abby?
Yeah, she's okay, dude. She's right over there.
Big claws. Teeth were on top of me. I think it was a bear.
This has no crushing. There's no way.
I thought we don't get bears right here.
Oh fuck! Look at that! Oh shit! That black stuff. That's infection. It's spreading. This is bad. This is really bad, dude.
Ryan. We should amputate. We should cut it off before the infection spreads.
Why would we do that?
I don't know, man. Look at that black stuff.
What do you think it is?
Do I look like a doctor?
it's Jacob or Emma.
What if it's not?
Be careful. It was probably nothing.
Yeah. But is he gone? Yeah, you better run.
Very brave.
If you're asking, yes, that is Brenda's song
Oh, just sounding pretty good right about now. Yeah.
from The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
No, don't shoot, don't shoot. I'm here to save you. Holy shit. Nick. Is he okay?
Nick and Abby were attacked. In the woods.
Hey, does anybody have any dry clothes? I'm fucking freezing.
All our bags are still in the minivan.
Fuck, of course they are.
So wait, what happened to you?
Right, okay, so, like I was saying, okay? I heard Abby screaming, so I came running, like as fast as I could.
From the lake.
Yeah, and then out of nowhere, I stepped into this, like, I don't know, like a booby trap? Like some sort of hunter's trap?
Hunters. I told you it was hunters.
The goddamn thing snared my leg, hoisted me halfway into the tree, just zoop! So I'm hanging there, half naked, and then this guy with like a fucking machete comes right up to me, looks me right in the fucking eyes. But I taught that guy a lesson, booked it right the fuck out of there.
We gotta get Nick and Abby back to the lodge. Like, right now.
Hard agree.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I can't believe I haven't told you this yet. I saw a fucking body in the lake.
Like, a dead one?
Oh, no. One of the swimmers from the varsity swim team they got lost on the way to practice, and it was, yes, a dead one, dumbass.
Of course you did, Jacob.
No, for real, I did. I figured it must have been one of the counselors that didn't show up, but I couldn't tell because it was like all, bloaty and gross.
Something's not right.
I gotta go get Emma.
Excuse me?
Hey, I need this, okay? It's not safe out there.
Dude, we gotta protect Nick and Abby.
Yeah, and I need to save Emma, all right? She's out there alone.
You don't even know if she's in trouble.
You don't even know if you're in trouble.
Are you trying to piss me off?
No, I'm trying to save my girlfriend's life, asshole.
Yeah, I don't think she's your girlfriend, dude. Get... What?
Fucking stop! We're in a real mess here, guys. You're acting like pricks. Both of you. Jacob, we're keeping this. Nick and Abby are injured. We need protection. There's someone around here. Ryan,
Sorry.
This is bullshit.
make sure she's safe. If she's on the island, she's definitely fine.
And what, risk another run-in with Captain Deliverance? No thanks, okay? There's probably another boat by the zip line. Either way, I can make it to the island from there.
We need to get back to the lodge. Try to get help.
How? They can't walk properly. Yeah, I have an idea.
Okay, I'm going to pause there. All right. So, the complaints I hear about this game is that it's like playing a movie and that you just have to do like quick time choices and hit buttons and do this and do that. But the very thing that you're complaining about is the very thing that makes this a great game. Plus, it has a movie mode where you can go through and just watch the story. Now, I know it seems like it's not stressful, but when you're actually playing this and into the story, it's insane how death can come for any one of your characters in the minute of choices. All right, to give you an example, there's a werewolf coming through the door. I could get the shelf and push the shelf down, or I can go up the ladder. I chose to go up the ladder. Because I went up the ladder and I didn't push the shelf on him, he got a hold of my leg and bit the leg. Consequently, that turned her. That was Brenda's song. No, that was the other girl. She got bit in the leg, and then later on, when you find her in the car, the regular way when people find her, she sprays whatchamacallit in the face. But in this time, she had changed because she had been bitten, and I got her bit. So, like I said, the very things and aspects about this game that it seems like people hate, I absolutely love. And I can't be the only one, because there is a ton of people out there. You can look up Dashi's video, and Corey did a playthrough together where Dashi and Corey Kenshin played together back and forth on their channel for the Corey. Like I said, I've watched theirs like probably like 30 times. They made major mistakes and got tons of people killed. Like I said, there is a lot of fun to be had in this game, and I don't understand the hate. The Quarry is probably one of the better games that I've played, supermassive games, for a very long time. So I did like this. I did like this a lot. So I don't get the hate, and anybody who I've ever talked to as a gamer who's played it has absolutely liked it too. So I don't get it. I don't get the hate. So number 2 on the list for hate was The Quarry, but as you just saw, it's an interesting story, entertaining characters, some a-holes, some good people, some bad people, and you haven't even gotten to the werewolves and the violence yet. Like I said, great game, fun to be had. I do not understand the hate. This was number 2 on my list. I know. Next up on my list, while I'm waiting for shaders to cascade, I am going to do it handheld. So this is Detroit Become Human. And while I'm waiting for that, I am going to boot up my next game ahead of Detroit Become Human, because this game a lot of people are talking about too. Can y'all see that? Or is that good? There you go. All right. So, what have people been talking and streaming about? Hold up. Wait a minute. You guys can see that. There we go. The game that's been getting all the hate and all the talk lately, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I love it. It's one of my favorites, but it has been getting a ton of hate. Matter of fact, I want you guys to be able to hear it, so I'm going to do a little something for you guys real quick.
Power on. Bluetooth pairing. Bluetooth connected.
Paired it with the speaker so you guys get the experience. I'm gonna take my glasses off because I don't need them when I'm up close. Like I said, this game gets a ton of hate, and I don't understand why. I guess it depends on what you're doing with it. I just want to play it and have fun, jump online every once in a while, play with friends. It's Mario Kart, the world's first open world Mario Kart. Can y'all see there? I want y'all to be able to see this. People don't like the style and the new way everything is. Oh my god, it went over the edge. That was my fault. We still got plenty of time. Nose was itching. Always happens when you're trying to race. I don't know, guys. Might not get this one. I can't say if there's one thing to be angry about in this game, it is the fact that the computer definitely cheats. Look at the screen, hear the sound and clarity. I don't know, guys. Maybe it's me. Maybe I am a Mario Kartaholic, but I love it. I love the Switch too. And believe it or not, I just got it for Mario, just because I wanted that new Mario Kart. But I mean, if you don't want, you still got all your beautiful games on here from your Nintendo Switch. You could just do Mario Kart 8. It's got the GameCube. The GameCube is awesome in itself. Plus, let me show you something. I didn't do it. If you boot up the GameCube, and you press like over on the controllers before it loads up, I love that. Chibi Robo is a new game. Super Mario Strikers, F-Zero GX, Zelda, Wind Waker, Soul Calibur 2. And when I mean these games on here look amazing, they do look amazing. So I would say my third game is actually a console hate, and I don't get it because it is the fastest selling console ever. So I don't get it. I mean, they say it's expensive, but the PlayStation and the Xbox are twice as higher. They just went up even higher in price. The new ROG Ally just announced at $1,000. This is literally $450 if you get Mario Kart, $500 total, but Mario Kart can be sold separate. But like I said, it all depends on your area arena and what you're playing, how you're playing, and what you're playing with. Now this is the Nintendo Switch 2. Next gen graphics, next gen processor, next gen speed, next gen power. Like I said, it depends. High def graphics in the palm of your hand with all the luxury of the Nintendo Switch. Now, like I said, when it came to the Nintendo Switch 2, the Nintendo Switch 1 was so amazing. All they really had to do is to stick the landing, which is all they did. All you wanted was a stronger, beefier Nintendo Switch, which is what you got. So I'll tell you what, I am going to pause this for the cause, because we're going to come right back to this in a second. Yeah, because my next game has already loaded. So this one will be my fourth installment. So I'm going to take the Switch and I'm going to dock the Switch real quick for now. can stay over there.
Good evening. Welcome to the Detroit Experience.
Now this next game, it doesn't get talked about enough. It doesn't get its all due credit for what it is, what it did, and what you go through. This is probably one of the most intricate, in-depth stories I've ever played in my entire life. If it was a movie, I'd own it, I'd watch it, I'd paid money to go see it in theaters, which says a lot because I don't go to theaters anymore. The interaction and the thought process when it comes to Detroit Become Human is simply that. The question is, what is AI? That is the question. What is AI? Is it an imitation of life?
Did you know the motto of Detroit is, "We hope for better things"?
No, I did not. Thank you, Chloe. I chose to free Chloe halfway through the game. Now, the interactive intuitiveness is that this talks to you every time you play a game. Sometimes spookily, it seems like it's listening to you. I don't know how it's possible, but with all the devices and smart devices talking and listening to you now, it's not that far-fetched. But I will say, this game changed the way that I looked at technology, artificial intelligence, and exactly what it is to be alive. This game follows the lives of 3 androids going through extraordinary circumstances.
Power off.
Yeah, okay, thank you. The first being Kara, and she's taking care of a little girl, and the father is very abusive to the point that he does some things that I can't spell out in this video. I will just say it's very bad, and she chooses to see.
Just a little while longer. Hold on. Just a little while longer. Hold on. Just a little while longer. Everything will be alright. Everything will be alright.
Wow, Chloe. That was pretty damn awesome. Like I said, there's a lot of moments like this in this game. The way you intervene, it depends on your choices. The way that I got to the storyline, I kept Kara, Marcus, and the cop is the only one that I kept losing. But it's something in the way that you change the story and shape the story. The ending, there's 1,000 different endings that you can get, but the graphics and the story, I'm not gonna lie, brought me to tears. I'm gonna show you just a little bit of what I mean. I'll show you where I'm at in the story. And it's a tough moment, so brace yourself. But I'll show you just a little bit of what this game has. Besides being beautiful, absolutely graphically beautiful, the story is absolutely amazing. And I don't get why this is underrated. I don't get why this is hated. I don't get why this game is not put on the same level as games that are half as entertaining with not as much development and detail. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my 4th iteration, Detroit Become Human.
Did you know Detroit was on the Underground Railroad? A route for slaves escaping into Canada during the American Civil War?
I did not.
We're free. We did it. We did it. We can live a normal life. We won't have to hide anymore. We're gonna be a family.
Alice, I can't go with you.
What? But why? They don't want you to leave me. Clara, you promised.
She got shot.
I love you more than anything.
This is the story I was talking about with Kara, who intervened with the little girl being abused by her father. They've been through so much together through the whole story. She's kept her safe. She's fought off enemies, predators. And we get to the point where they have a chance at freedom. And Kara was shot. Now the great thing I have is about this movie is you can go back and change choices to see if you have a different outcome of where you are. These are all the different choice trees that you have to unlock different paths to get here. I was late for the bus, which brought me here. Find a way to the border. These are all parts of the story chapter. The river, push to close, Coast Guard opens fire, my responses, Kara is injured, Alice is injured. Boat is sinking. Reached the boat. Kara died and Alice survived. Alice died. Kara continued alone. These are the two outcomes I've gotten so far. But as you can see, there is a choice to be made here because I have another one that I can go there, and I have another route that I can go here for a tree, which I have not achieved. But something has to happen here in order for me to change the outcome of where I am. So I do like that you can go back and change choices to affect different outcomes, because I haven't gotten to their true ending yet where they both make it. And I'll let you know the story ends right there for them because you couldn't go any further. That's the problem. Like I said, it's a very deep stories, because there's a narrative of 3. Like I said, it's told from 3 different androids. And there comes a point where you question certain things. It has you question you, it has you question yourself, and it's very smart technology. I wouldn't be surprised if they use actual AI in the game for a Turing test, because a lot of times it's what it feels like. It feels like a Turing test. If you're not familiar with a Turing test is, it's hard to put into words. Put it this way. It's more along the lines of, what will you do to survive? Do you question what it is to survive? And should you survive at any cost? And should your victory be a Pyrrhic one at too great of a cost, not enough of a cost, or whether or not it is valid in your journey altogether? This game is serious. Detroit Become Human is one of my most favorite games of all times, and it is underrated, overlooked, and it had not gotten the love that it deserves. Now it's an older game, but it still looks absolutely gorgeous. So as I said, before I moved on to that, I was with the Switch. That's what I love about it. You just pick it right up off the dock and keep going. So like I said, the Switch 2, it's getting a lot of hate from a lot of people, and I don't understand the hate. People talk about the valid cost and everything. It cost them $400 to produce each unit. They're charging you $50 over market price. I think that's fair. Call me crazy, but I think that's fair. But like I said, a lot of people, look, if you don't want to deal on Switch 1, you can still deal. I mean, if you won't want to deal on Switch 2, you can still deal with Switch 1. I have my Switch 1. I still play my Switch 1. It's still hooked up to my TV right there. And my Switch 1 is still fun. As a matter of fact, I just played the Sonic Racing on it. Oh, by the way, for those of you who don't know, the Sonic Racing that you play on Nintendo Switch 2 is not the Sonic Racing 2. It is Sonic Racing Nintendo Switch 1. 2 doesn't come out until either December or late January. That's when the 2 edition is going to come out. So if you're playing Sonic Racing Cross Worlds on Switch 2 and you're like, I'm not blown away by it, it's because it's not the Switch 2 version yet. So anyways, like I said, I have probably upwards of 400 games on my Switch that all work on here. It has its own games, its own apps, its own infrastructure. I just finished playing the Borderlands trilogy on here again because Borderlands 4 came out. If you're wondering, the 120 hertz HD 4K, the screen is absolutely amazing. The screen is amazing. The sound is amazing. The audibility, because you don't need a headset now, so you can literally just talk, and it filters out the room noises, so it's just your voice. Even if there's a fan around or an air conditioner or people talking. I actually ended up playing this with friends online because I have the camera as well, and I use my cam, my USB cam, and to see people is pretty awesome. It's like a Zoom session, but the sound is what surprised me. Chat headsets are a thing of the past. Like the smart technology they have, you can talk in your room from 10 feet away with other things in your room like fans and things like that, and it isolates your voice. It's got smart technology. It's awesome. It really is. And I like the camera on this. The camera on this is awesome. The feed isn't perfect. It's still low res, and they're still working on a lot of things, but I do like it. I just wish more people would use it, because I'd love to chat and game with people at times. I love it. I absolutely love it. So Nintendo Switch 2 is another thing that is underrated, overlooked, and people talking about it negatively. I found most of those people who talk about it negatively don't even play it, don't even have it, don't even own it. They just heard somebody else say it's awful. They heard bad things about it, so they talk about it too. Look, it all comes down to your gaming. It's half the price of the ROG Ally. That new Xbox ROG Ally. It's half the price. I will say, for my needs, it's perfect. I wanted to play the new Mario Kart. I wanted to jump in the new Mario Kart. I still play the new Mario Kart along with all the other Mario Karts. I am not going to walk out on the big show. And now you have, like I said, Sonic Racing. You have tons of games on here. It's smart. It's intuitive. And believe it or not, I absolutely love it. So when people are talking about Nintendo Switch this, Nintendo Switch that, I'm telling you, for what it is and what it can do, and the simple fact that these are mice. These are actual mice now. You can actually put it on yourself. See that? Look. See? You see that? I'm actually using myself as the cursor. See that? Can y'all see? It's a mouse. Each side is a mouse. And you have magnetic Joy-Cons. Like I said, it all depends on your need. But for my needs, it's absolutely amazing. So this was number 3. Of course, Detroit Become Human was number 4. And stay right there for number 5. Now, people have legitimate reasons for not liking certain games. If it's not your cup of tea, if it's not up your alley, I understand. If it's not your particular area of combat, I understand. If it's not your particular arena, I understand. If it's not your cup of tea, I don't understand. That's why there's thousands of games for thousands of different people. But discouraging other people from playing it because you don't like it, that's wrong. So my number 5 is a game that nobody wants to talk about. Nobody's saying anything about, but I found it phenomenal. Great story, great music, absolutely wonderful tale and storyline. Ladies and gentlemen, number 5 is South of Midnight. Now, if you haven't heard of South of Midnight, I really think you should take a chance on it yourself. I found the tale charming. I found the story wonderful, and I did hear, like, a lot of people who are angry with this game and don't like this game is because of the main antagonist and protagonist. Look, we're all on this rock together. I don't see wolves hating each other because one is white, one is black, and one is striped. They don't see those things within each other. I do not understand the problem with race, especially when it comes to a video game. You're playing a fantasy video game. If you can play an orc that's brown or black or white, or a dark elf that's blue, I don't understand why there is racism. Just recently, the Assassin's Creed Yasuke storyline was criticized by so many people, and I don't get it. If you actually go and look into your history, there was a black samurai. There is lore in it. But other than that, it's an Assassin's Creed game. By the way, game starting. Let me show you a little bit of South of Midnight. Look like my boy off a trick or treat. Very Louisiana, Mississippi, Cajun type country. Steeped in the same kind of lore too. Bon ton. Now don't be confused over the clay and color. This is not a children's story in no way, shape, size, or form. Now, if you haven't heard of South of Midnight, the story is steeped in a lot of down south lore. There's some adult images in here. There's also some things that happen that if your child was playing it, you might need to explain to them. Things of abuse, self-harm, and infliction. This is very realistic in the story tone, and the things that happen are realisms that some people go through in life. It's a tough story, but if you can get through that, you will find an absolutely amazing journey ahead of you. I've probably put in about maybe 23 to 27 hours in this game so far. She has a bunch of powers she can use.
Look at all this, too. Alright, time to get to work.
I'll go over here and do one fight real quick.
Y'all are in my way.
I got 500 to spend. I never used any of them when I was in here.
Another one of Mama's things. What else did I get wrong about you? Is that? No way.
Trey always thought he'd give his wife Bunny's ring. But she refused. Swore I was after the flood money. I never tell him, but I didn't want that gaudy ring anyways. We chose something more to my liking together.
She doesn't talk about Dad much. Nice to know they didn't care what Bunny thought.
I don't think we
Nice
can.
fishing spot. Real peaceful over here when Gates ain't trying to get me.
So we can't do nothing over here yet. There's a gigantic alligator I had to fight in the beginning of this game. That was probably one of the craziest missions I've ever played in a game. Like I said, it's got a lot of...
Damn it. The road's washed out.
Yeah, so I'll have to figure out a way to get in here.
Huh? Did the storm crash the boat?
See, it's all on how you get to things. I forgot how to wall jump there for a second. It's been a while since I played this. Yeah, but that's gonna take me over there. I know, guys, trust me. The platform is the same, but I've been doing this for, like I said, over 20 hours. So
I see a stigma knot. It's gotta be here somewhere.
it took me a long time to get to it. Another bottle tree. Crouton is the other one she can be. I don't know if he can hit anything yet. I think he can just jump. Yeah, Crouton is really good that way.
Better grab that. Need all the help I can get. You don't stay that rich by being kind.
Oh, that's the only thing that was up here? Oh, I gotta do it in front of it. There we go.
There's Bunny's cottage. This gives me creeps. Looks like a lot happened at this old place. Time to fill up my bottle. That's not a good sign. Now for another painful memory.
Even before the accident, Hazel's dad knew Bunny didn't care for him. When his sister got her dress dirty, he was punished for letting it happen. He didn't complain life was unfair. That's just how fame was.
Really bad. Kids make mistakes sometimes. I didn't know Dad had a sister.
This is a beautiful, beautiful house. See more fights ahead.
Parents always have a favorite, even if they don't admit it.
Parents always have a
Bunny's
favorite,
favorite was her
even
daughter
if they don't
Shirley,
admit it. That's a
who she
rough
hoped
fact
to
of
grow
life.
into a force of passing her on one day.
She wasn't watching her either. Dad was living in a lap of luxury. But that's no replacement for his mom's attention.
There's gotta be another way then. Because there has to be one more stigma around here. There's only 3. Is this the gate I came through? It is. So where is the last stigma? I think it's over here. Yeah, I see the veil. Alright, here we go.
Here they come.
See, you're actually getting some
When
gameplay
his
with this
sister
one
got her
tonight.
dress dirty again, Trey tried to rinse her off in the water. I
Oh my
don't believe
God.
Hazel's dad meant to do it.
Oh my
He didn't
God.
tell her how slippery she'd be.
I told y'all this is not a children's story. Oh my God.
Anyway, Trey lost his sister and his mama that day.
His sister got dirty. He tried to rinse her off in the lake and dropped her in the water and she drowned. Oh my God. That is dark. Wow. Whew.
Jesus! So loud!
Yeah, something is chasing me in case you don't know. And if you die, you gotta go back and redo this all over again. So yeah. I've done enough of these trials to know. Don't look back, hold down the run button. And try to make it where you need to go.
Buddy Brain.
Yeah, I got a treat on this last one. I haven't played this in a long time,
That's
so.
gonna take a toll.
Because I didn't get a chance to play it, I wanted to play it some more. Just to show you how beautiful of a game this is.
Hello? Is anyone home? I guess no one's here. Ruger.
See, a Rougarou. If you guys are familiar with Supernatural, you already know what a Rougarou is. Hold on. What is that? It says something. Never mind. We ain't paying attention.
Buddy's really got a thing for raccoons.
That doesn't open. That doesn't open. The back door open. I got a feeling we're gonna have to go upstairs though.
Granny Kitchen.
It's a beautiful house. Stairs could use some work. What you got in here?
There's so much I never got to know about you.
Oh, the game starts off with you in a flood, and your mom gets wiped away,
I can't believe that's you, Dad.
washed away. So you followed her down river, and you ended up in this whole ginormous journey. So you don't even know if your mom is alive or not right now, which is insane. Alright, So a lot of this we can't go into.
Fit for a princess. Dad never moved past it, did he?
Yeah, I see there's another one.
I bet that treatment were nice few ones.
Alright, see what else is around the corner here. Did we go in here? Yeah, we did.
Definitely Bunny's room. If she's hiding something about Molly, it should be here. Restorative, element, grand, tapestry? Oh, Bunny. Can't remember when I stopped dreaming about Dad. She loves a sketchy bookshelf.
Ah, secret room, man.
Oh, what kind of person needs a room like this? That's a big ass feather.
It's a big ass feather.
Why's
probably-
it not in those pictures?
Probably the bird. Look around, girl.
Those poor missing kids. Could have been Molly's doing. Hang on, Dad. You went missing too? Red yarn. She found out hugging Molly's not just a scary story for kids. Chloe Drudge. That's a chunk of Benji. All this research on the walls, too. She was serious. What is Bunny up to? Hey, that's my distaff. Patterns, too. Where did she get all this?
You just can't get enough of my hospitality.
I'm sorry. I just...
Oh, y'all need to see Bunny is built like a brick house.
Do you?
Bunny got that
What
donk-a-donk.
would you want with hugging Molly?
She took my mama. Her red yarn was all over our house.
You've been keeping secrets. Why didn't you ask before?
I did. And you didn't help.
You can see strands. And now you're looking for a creature. You're a weaver, aren't you? Strange. Your mother never mentioned it. Or maybe not so strange. I guess we know each other's little secret now.
Are you a weaver too?
Oh dear. Why don't we have some tea? Oh, let me get you some fresh clothes. My pig factory is no place for a girl like you. to be
We played way too much of this, so we're gonna have to stop this because we're already like an hour and a half into this video, and
What do you know
I'm clearly not gonna get through all 20 games. So we got 5 games. So I guess we're gonna have to do like a part 1, 2, and 3, or 4 or 5. But I like these videos. I like doing them, and I like sharing them with you. If I could get 1 or 2 people on a video game that they never heard of before, or they never knew was good, then I feel like I did my job. So we're gonna finish here, and we're gonna end this video.
It was me she wanted. Molly can't abide weavers because we mend the chaos her kind likes to create.
You don't think.
That Molly took your mother to lure you? Yeah. I never found where Molly really lives. I suspect Laurent Baptiste knows.
Laurent from the juke joint?
Friend of yours?
Friend of Mama's.
Curious. Laurent won't talk to me. I seem to have an unfortunate reputation among his crowd.
I could try.
The garden gate will take you to his place. Do let me know how it goes with Molly. I'd be most indebted if you find her.
Oh, I'll find him. Molly took my dad. Bunny got him back. I can get Mama back.
Awake all night to hear you breathe. I count your breaths as you dream. And at the end of dreams, you dream.
Can't let Gronk get to me. Gotta find out what he knows.
You hear the music?
Crouton, mind your business when you're in those holes. What's that freaking blowfish talking about now?
Oh, I hope you guys get to meet the fish. Yeah, I've been wanting you guys to see this fish.
She went right in
He's a gigantic catfish.
Bunny Flood will fillet you as soon as look at you. Oh, Hazel. Well, nice duds. You been promoted at the Piggly Wiggly?
Oh, hey, Mr. None of the Floods, come to the cottage.
Oh, you know me. You run into Bunny Flood and lips a tape.
Mm-hmm, and she's helping me find Huggin' Molly.
Oh, out of the goodness of her heart, I'm sure. So what, y'all in cahoots now?
First off, cahoots. Second off, there's nobody I'd rather be less cahooting with.
She always did want to get her hands on a weaver.
I think I can handle my own grandma.
So now you a flood. No, I wouldn't have helped if I'd realized.
If I'm a Flood, it's in name only. And if my last name makes Bunny believe that I'm on her side, then I'm a user.
Well, you sure can scheme like a real flood. But you sure it ain't Bunny using you?
I can take care of myself without your help. I do need to get to the juke joint. Could you maybe?
Oh, you don't need my help. No, you a fancy flood weaver now. I wouldn't want to get your new dress all slimy.
Didn't mean.
No, you take the path. There's a tree up yonder you should see. Bunny visits every year on the same day. Might tell you a little something about who you're in cahoots with.
Hey! Cahoots. He's worrying about the wrong thing. Bunny ain't nearly that bad. That's the tree catfish man. Oh, Bunny.
And I'm done. I told you I forgot how to web run.
Is that a baby? like the tango itself is crying.
They say the soul lingers a bit with the body it belonged to. And so it was with Bunny's baby Cherie. Bunny's dream of crafting her daughter into her own likeness, the powerless fun of unnatural means was shattered. But she never lost hope she'd bring Cherie back to life someday. She stole the Benji tree's heart for its magic, to keep her daughter trapped here instead of going where it is baby's soul was going. I don't think she ever considered what Cherie would have done.
Did Bunny steal magic from Benji's tree? She must have been desperate. Wow.
See what I'm saying? This is a beautiful game.
Sorry I woke you up, baby Sherry. You hush now. Going back to sleep, okay?
See, nothing's ever really lost.
Now tell me this ain't a beautiful game. And most of you probably never even heard of it, never even thought of it, never even knew it existed. And it gets so much hate from the people who do, and I don't get it. I mean, look at what you just saw in this little bit of gameplay.
But what Bunny did was unnatural. Sealing her dead daughter's spirit in a tree? Despite this, Hazel's powers guided Cherie to find solace in the great beyond. Following her lead, Hazel sought the wrong Baptiste, who knew old Molly's whereabouts. But Hazel wasn't keen on seeing him, given him Molly's history with him.
You gotta get to the juke joint so I can get back to pretend Laurent doesn't exist.
Okay, and as we go into a new chapter, I just saw the saving icon, so we are going to go back to the main menu. So this was South of Midnight. Like I said, a game you probably never heard of. They buried it when it came out. There was no publicity for it, but now you do know this game exists and you've seen it here. It is a beautiful game, graphic wise, story wise, and I'm gonna tell you, the story, the music, the environment, the settings, it's every bit as intriguing as Clair Obscura 33, which is number 6 on our list. But since we're an hour and 30 into this video and I don't want this video to be too long, we're gonna save that for the next installment. So in this video you got 5 beautiful games to me, but to the world, I don't get why they're not feeling them. I don't get why they're not uplifting them. I don't get why they're not playing them. I don't know why they're not getting any sunlight. But I am the Game Ninja, and here in my game dojo, you will know what games deserve that light. This was 5 games out of the 20 we're gonna do that are underlooked, underrated, and some hated by tons of people. For what reason? Like I said, I just lay it at your feet and let you taste it. You decide what you want to do with it, what you will. So, till next gameplay, next game time, thank you for joining your boy the Game Ninja on a very beautiful dive into some amazing games that you may have not known exist and are great, and you may have been told contrary. Judge for yourself, think for yourself, taste it, you just might find something that you like that you never knew you did. Until next time, see you guys.